a 10-minute free massage for you. I hope you enjoy. You can download this so you can keep it if it's helpful for you. I hope it is. And all you need is a ball. So a tennis ball is great. And if you enjoy working with pinky balls, it's just a little bit firmer. You can also use that. So we're gonna start here with the bottoms of our feet. So we'll come up to standing. And we'll place one foot here over the ball. And you're just gonna push down and forward, kind of like you're kneading out dough. So I'll show from a side view too. I'm kind of rocking my weight as I knead out the fascia in the bottom of the foot. And I can move just a little bit, so I'm thinking more outer, more middle, and then even more medial on the inside of the arch. I like to stand pretty parallel just because ideally we want to pull through our walk in a parallel position. And then pause with the ball just in front of your heel bone. You can lean forward and back here to open up this part of the foot, just in front of the heel bone. This is actually also where we want our bones to stack up from when we're standing. So if we're shifting our weight a little in front of this point or a little behind, it can really affect how your low back feels and functions. So that's one way releasing the low back, releasing the feet can affect how your low back feels. And then the other point, we're gonna go just in front, or just underneath the ball of the foot here. We can kind of wrap the foot over and push down. So you wanna kind of see all 5 bones here, metatarsal bones, push up under the pressure of the ball. It's kind of like you're wrapping the foot over the ball here. And just to mobilize the ankle a little bit, I'm going to do a hip hinge back, hold the knee, because ideally we don't want the knee to move too much. I'm going to turn the foot in and out. Breathing in and out, still pushing with some downward pressure into the ball. So I'm going in and out. Good. Opening up the ankle as you breathe in and out. Then let's do a little forward back, a little more vigorously. And then just stand on 2 feet. Just kind of notice the difference from right to left foot. And then let's go to the other side. Clearing breath in through the nose, releasing it out through the mouth. So whenever we release, it is good to supply the body with that extra bit of oxygen by really moving breath inside the body. Breathing deeply as we release and hydrate. Kind of kneading out the foot like it's dough. And then placing the ball just in front of the heel bone, leaning forward and back. If it feels helpful just to stand here too, just kind of allow your body weight to sink under the pressure. Otherwise, keep that lean and rock. And this is also really a good preventative measure, along with stretching your calves, hydrating and keeping the bottoms of our feet really open can help prevent plantar fasciitis. If it's super active, this might be a little much, but this is a good preventative measure. And then just underneath the toe bones here, dome the foot over. You can peek down, try to see have all your toe bones risen up or any of them a little tight. Pushing down, hip hinging, meaning my spine is still neutral. And I'm just gonna turn the foot in and out over the ball, supporting the knees, so this mostly is coming from the ankle, from the foot. Breathing in and out. If you've had an ankle sprain, there might be a little bit of built up adhesions and built up scar tissue. So this movement in the ankle also can help mobilize and open up if there's anything that's gotten built up. I say that because this is my sprained foot and I feel the difference. So really good to keep that loose, hydrated, and strong. Then a little forward back. Okay, so let's go to the glutes next. So we're going to go, if you imagine here your tailbone and just above is your sacrum, you can feel that flat bone in between your glutes. We're going to run the ball from sacrum to outer hip, side to side, and then we're going to pause on just one point where you're feeling the most tension. So let's make our way down onto our backs. Place the ball underneath one glute. So feel the edge of your sacrum, that flat bone here. And then we're gonna sway your hips side to side. So this is hydrating and opening up the fibers here of all the different glute and hip muscles. And this is also your chance to kind of tune in and feel what you're feeling. So just notice as you run the ball side to side where you're feeling like the most amount of tension and what part of this. And then I'll just have us pause. So pick a point, pick a zone and pause. And you can always change your mind or move the ball slightly. We're just gonna breathe into here. Filling up the body with air as you inhale. And then letting go. Good. Checking that jaw and neck are relaxed as we do these releases. Maybe that's enough, or you can choose to lift the knee over the hip with the lower leg relaxed, just to add the extra weight of your femur bone here. Good. If you ever feel the muscle or the part of the muscles you're underneath move a little bit, might be just a little spasm being released. Because a lot of the most pinpointed areas of tension in our bodies here may be trigger points, which is like a restriction in blood flow and also a little bit of inefficiency because we can't completely relax the muscle. So then we can't completely engage to do the job that they're meant to do. So these releases are also really preventative for injury because we're therefore creating more blood flow, more possibility for our muscles to be of use as we need them. So take one more deep breath into this spot, in and out. Nice. Come off the ball and just sway your knees side to side, noticing the difference here in the glutes, but also maybe even the low back, because the fascia of the glutes run right up into low back. So let's do the other side. Place the ball underneath the other side of your glute here and sway your hips side to side. It might feel very similar, it might feel totally different. Rolling out the glutes is super important for everyone, whether you're super active or you find yourself sitting a lot. Really important to keep the very middle of our body right here in our pelvis and our low back and low abs really balanced and strong. All our limbs radiate out from the center. So when we kind of start here, it's a good place to unwind and strengthen. So then pick a spot. Again, it could be the same, it could be different. And if you lose the spot, seriously, even just moving a centimeter, it's like could be a totally different experience. So give yourself permission at any time to make a choice to move if you need. Breathing in and out. You might notice I'm just slightly hovering the other side of my pelvis off the floor by pushing into the foot. If you want less pressure, you just come off that way. But I'm choosing a little bit more pressure. Adding that pin and stretch. The muscle, part of the muscle is being pinned by the ball. And then I'm creating a deeper massage and a deeper stretch by adding this leg lift. 2 more deep breaths here. Continuously sinking your body weight heavy through the floor. Nice. And then we'll come off the ball there. Sway the knees side to side. Let's go to one more spot for the upper back and shoulders and neck here. at the very top of the shoulder blade. So the shoulder blade's that triangular bone that glides over the ribs. We go to the top corner of it, right about here. And we're gonna lie on the ball and do another pin and stretch. So placing the ball low enough that it doesn't feel like it's gonna slip away, but in the higher corner of your upper trapezius, the muscle that runs out into the shoulder, the neck, and down the spine. So just give your body a chance to breathe into this point and feel like you're in an area where you personally hold some tension. So again, if you need to make a little movement, go ahead, find the spot. And then we'll add the pin and stretch by reaching our arm up. Ooh, there's a pop. And bringing the arm through different ranges of motion here. So you might feel something completely different depending on where you reach the arm. I like to reach across the body because that feels like it just moves my shoulder blade out a little bit and gets into the zone a little bit deeper. Overhead might be nice as well. You can even let the ribs go so there's more pressure going down into the ball. And then forward. So this is a really great preventative spot if you get headaches, like at the base of your skull, occipital area. Because the muscles attach all the way up into the base of your skull, when we create some release and hydration preventatively, we can kind of ease up some tension that might build up there. So if you feel tense in the neck, this is a great spot to release. In and out deeply. One more deep breath here. And then let's take the ball out, lay the arms out, just noticing the difference in the back, upper back, front of chest. I even notice a difference in the front of chest. Even though we were in the back, I feel more open across here. So see how you feel. Then let's go to the other side. The top of the shoulder blade on the other side. Give your body a moment to really find the spot you're holding the most tension, so you get the most out of this. Breathe into it and then send the arm up. And of course there's some muscular work to move your arm, but try to do as least amount of work as possible. Just think of the bones moving here, so you can really relax and let go. You always have the option of not moving the arm if you just want to breathe and relax here too. Deep breaths here. And anytime giving yourself permission if you just want to make a micro movement. Just being present with your experience, present with what you're feeling. Let's take the ball out. Give your body a moment. And then we'll finish there. So thank you so much for joining me in this massage. Hope it's helpful. There's many different points to release in the body, but I just wanted to hit a few that can give you overall lot of release in different parts of your body. So hopefully it helps. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Hey, okay.